Hello everyone. I hope everyone's doing wonderfully. There's many videos I have been intended to do in the past few weeks that I didn't get to do. This is one of them because it plays into something again I've been talking about, I don't know, 6-7 months now, before any of this stuff started happening. It all verifies literally all the things I've been saying. So I've been trying to warn, or I tried to tell the adjudicated criminal Google and others, like other monoliths, other oligarchs, other large entities. I've been asking them the question, is this what you want? Do you want what Russia is, where two parties are fighting over the most major company in Russia with guns and thugs? Is that what you want in your company in America? Why am I saying that? Because if you're in support of Donnie shitbags, that's what you're going to get. If Google or YouTube or whatever monolith is throwing money at the RNC and Donnie shitbags to make this thing happen, and a lot of you are, you always do, despite what you say publicly. If you're doing that, then you're ushering in your own demise, is what I am telling you people. And since you took my audience away by defaming me and working in coordination with nefarious entities, I've been trying to tell you that certain things may happen to you one day because of the type of business and activity you folks are involved in. Again, adjudicated criminal violated antitrust laws. They don't like competition. They don't like guys like me coming on their site and bypassing the whole corporate bullshit thing and just grassroots funding and making it, despite trolling campaigns, shutdowns, all kind of stuff. Well, now they've taken the last crumb from me. Like I said, the adjudicated criminal Google. And in Russia, before I read this, let's get the whole context of the situation. In Russia in 2022, Vlad seized $100 million from Google, to the point Google had to shut their whole business down, or YouTube had to shut their whole business down. In Russia, in other words, Vlad took the last crumb. He wants more. He says Google at the time owes him $237 million. And that has interest being accrued daily. So that's what Vlad is trying to do. And that's Google's reward and YouTube's reward for platforming Vlad's talking points for 20 years and his spies and his shills and the whole right-wing grift/terror machine that they're still allowing to operate right now. That's their thanks from Vlad for doing his work with him, in coordination with him, in their way, in their own way, via taking that Russian money, platforming paid shills for Russia, platforming Vlad's talking points, Pizzagate stuff for 20 years now. And again, we just saw actual paid shills for Russia that are still platformed right here on this website all day, every day. What does that mean? That means Vlad buys ads so they get to stay. And now they have $500,000 each in Russian money. They could buy ads for the next few years. And Google and YouTube have no problem with that. So here's another example of what I've been trying to warn the wise folks at the top that have all the money, the monolith corporations, etc. The same type of people that helped fund Hitler back in the day, that thought they could control the beast. Google's another entity that thinks they can control the beast. Well, one beast already got you over there in Russia. Couldn't control that beast, huh, monolith Google? No, you couldn't. Here's another beast they're trying to control. This is Donnie shitbags from, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 days ago. Donnie put this on his True Social money laundering operation. It has been determined that Google has illegally used a system of only revealing and displaying bad stories about Donald J. Trump, some made up for this purpose, while at the same time only revealing good stories about Comrade Kamala Harris. Let's stop there. Is Google only putting forth bad stories about Donnie? No, Donnie's leading a bad life. And again, I want to tell Google directly, I can say that even though you utterly robbed me of my reputation in business. But we'll talk about that in court. So I'm man enough, I'm big enough. None of you people at Google or YouTube are. You've proven that by never signing your name to a damn thing. You all cowards, every single one of you. I'm man enough to admit this ain't true right here, what Donnie Shitbags is saying about you. Donnie Shitbags is an adjudicated criminal, rapist, fraud, defamer, and more coming in the future, more judgments. He commits crimes as he breathes. So it's no one's fault but Donnie Shitbags that there's a bunch of negative stories out there about Donnie Shitbags. Only his fault, not Google's fault whatsoever. In fact, Google's been working with Vlad and Donnie Shitbags. They platform him right now on YouTube. They're doing Donnie a big favor. Look what Donnie's saying about him as they're doing him that favor. Look what Vlad did to him after they did 20 years of service for Vlad, YouTube and Google. These are the people you want to team up with, guys, right? Good luck. And I've been warning you for months before things like this started being said. Before I knew Vlad took all your money. Funny, the timing. So no, Google isn't only running negative stories or allowing negative stories about Donnie and positive stories about Comrade Kamala. Actually, Comrade Kamala, and I say that in jest, gets shit talked every day, all day, by the whole right-wing grift/terror operation that's platformed right here, TikTok, X, Meta, all over, Facebook, any website you can mention. So, in a lot of ways, Google is on your side, Donnie Shitbags, but Donnie wants the world to be like this, where he commits crimes, lies, rapes, steals, sells classified documents, and no one reports on it. We just say great things about Donnie Shitbags, because Donnie Shitbags is only 10 years old in his own mind, and he can't handle criticism. He takes it very personally. As tough of a facade as the orange-diapered wonder puts forth, no, he's a snowflake, and we know that. Anyway, so that's utterly not true that Google is putting forth only negative stories about Donnie Shitbags and only positive stories about Kamala. I'm sure I could go on Tim Pool's channel right now, the paid shield for Russia, that's platformed right here. They run ads for him, promote him, all that. I could go on his channel right now and find shit talking on Kamala, I'm sure. So Donnie's an abject liar, and I'm big enough again to say that, even though Google did me dirty. This is an illegal activity, and that's in caps. This is Donnie Shitbags talking. And hopefully the Justice Department will criminally prosecute them for this blatant interference of elections. If not, and subject to the laws of our country, I will request their prosecution. Extra steps here. Extra persecution here. I know what it's like, Google. You did it to me. Where were we at? I will request their prosecution at the maximum levels, not at the normal levels everyone's prosecuted at. At the maximum levels, Google, did you hear that? When I win the election and become president of the United States. So what is Donnie literally saying here? When I win, I'm coming for you to the maximum level, criminally. You're not going to just be able to buy your way out of it. You can pay me off. I'm still coming after you. You can platform me, I'm still coming after you. That's what Donnie's saying. You can put me and Vlad's talking points out there all day long. I'm still coming for you. That's what Donnie's saying here if he wins. Again, the oligarchy out there, the monoliths like Google that, they're all wise, geniuses, gurus, leaders of society, right? Moral, upright, moral people we should all aspire to be, right? Okay. I've been warning you. This is what you're helping usher in by platforming Donnie Shitbags. The guy who's going to throw some of you guys in jail once he wins. The one you're helping win by platforming paid Russian shills, etc. In other words, you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Hastening your own demise. And it's becoming to the point, or it's becoming where it's death by 1,000 cuts for Google. I see it happening slowly. Do you see it? I do. Vlad began the process in 2022. The U.S. government, when they prosecuted them for antitrust violations, that's another cut. Big one. Just like the one Vlad hit him with. Big one. Here's another cut coming from Donnie. You guys are obviously going to have to throw some money Donnie's way again. And even then, he'll probably still come after you. I warned you guys. Just like Vlad took all your money in Russia. That's what Donnie Shitbags wants to do. He also wants to prosecute your asses. Wow. Well done, guys. Instead of focusing on guys like me that talked about mobsters, and everyone knows they're mobsters, that send people, to try and kill me, instead of doing the work of a mob, maybe you guys should have been protecting your assets and your kingdom from guys like Vlad and Donnie Shitbags. Maybe you guys should have been deplatforming all this Russian op that's been going on for 20 years instead of cashing the checks. Because it may cost you your whole business. Because Vlad wants a lot more money from you people. And Donnie wants money from you people. Donnie also wants blood now. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed. I went to listen to a song the other day. It's a song called Rats by Pearl Jam. It's a song I haven't listened to for a while. I always enjoyed it. I go to listen to it several days ago, and a message pops up. Every copy of it I try and play. It said something like, this video has footage from CSAC in it, and it's not available in your country. CSAC, S-E-S-A-C, I believe is the acronym. I don't know what it stands for. I don't care. Eventually, I realized that there is a systemic thing going on with YouTube regarding many songs that are on YouTube. This organization, CSAC, owns the publishing rights to a lot of these songs. Millions, 1 point something million songs. Some deal was coming to an end between CSAC and YouTube or Google. They're in the renegotiating process, and we all know what that means. That means CSAC wants more money for their product that they allow Google or YouTube to use. That's obviously the dispute here. They don't need to say it. Google made the decision. I don't think it's a very wise one, but whatever. They're going to end up spending the money anyway in legal process and fighting this and, trying to work it out. They'll probably end up spending millions. They should probably just pay the VIG. But my point is, over 1 million songs had to be taken down off of YouTube, and we can't listen to them anymore. Probably because the monolith YouTuber Google doesn't want to pay the bill. I guarantee you that's what it is. And hey, right, Google, YouTube, they do whatever they want with their business. They tell everybody else what they can and can't do. They platform shills that they take Russian money as they throw guys off like me. They change policy whenever they feel like it. And they charge more for things whenever they feel like it. And they change community guidelines whenever they feel like it to target whoever they feel like targeting. Well, CESAC can do whatever they want whenever they feel like it, right, guys? Isn't that the standard you've set? The corporate standard? Isn't that what we always hear about you companies? How wise and perfect you are. How you can change anything you want anytime. It's your business, right? Well, CESAC can change anything they want anytime. You guys are going to have to pay the VIG on it, whether you want to or not. How does it feel? Don't feel good, right? That's a lot of money people are losing having their songs taken down. Artists losing money. The shysters that run these music video channels on this website that somehow got the right to play all of Soundgarden's music or Pearl Jam's music or whatever shady way that happened. All those people are losing money. The website's losing money on all those songs. A lot of the songs are songs I listen to every day. I went to go look at Nirvana Unplugged. The only Nirvana song that's left on Nirvana Unplugged right now on YouTube is All Apologies, the acoustic version, and the Meat Puppet songs. All the Nirvana songs are gone off the album. When you search the album, they're just gone. You can't play them. Wow, that's a hell of a move. And it's astounding. And sometimes when I issue these warnings or this commentary, I almost wonder if it's more than my voice speaking. Because you going through some things right now, guys. I know what it's like. You ruined my whole business and defamed me, did the mob's work, and other people helped you, other third parties. So I know how you feel having things taken from you, large sums of money, your name, by becoming an adjudicated criminal. I don't know how that feels. I just know when liars like you try and intimate that I've committed some crime by flashing messages up on the screen that I violated a scam policy of some sort. Funny, again, no one ever says that in court, though. No one ever presses any charges. No one ever goes into any real authorities with these complaints. It all started with the mob, went to the crazies, and you people co-signed it. But you people put your name on it. That's why I'll see you in court. And I'll win, too. I already know that. I already know you have no evidence. I've known that since day one, but I had a business to run. Anyway, it's almost as if maybe these warnings are coming from another place as well. Maybe these things are happening to your company for a reason. Maybe when you do things like restore my first channel and retract that you ever called me a scammer, adjudicated criminal Google. Maybe when you do that, things will turn around for you. I have a feeling there's certain things hinging on the fate of your company. It's fascinating to watch. I'm interested to see what you're gonna lose next, because I know what that's like. Because you people did it to me. Fascinating to see a monolith get taken down piece by piece. And don't worry, it'll happen to the rest of the people. I said something on camera once a while ago that I should not have said because it's against the philosophies of a certain person named Jesus. And I said in haste one day something I shouldn't have said at the end of a video, and I should have taken that video down. Because that ain't me. That's another religious philosophy that I spouted there. That is not me. I said at the end of one of my videos, may everything that was taken from me be taken from you. That is wrong. I shouldn't have said that. I felt bad after saying that because I knew that was against the philosophies I believe in. That's a different religious philosophy that I spouted there that I shouldn't have. More akin to a different kind of worship and a different kind of practice. So I regret saying that, but because, you know, with Jesus, you're supposed to love your enemies. That's a very difficult thing to do, and I struggle with that. Like many do, I'm sure. But it seems it's happening anyway. Some of it already happened before I even said it. I just didn't know about it yet. And boy, I bet you guys really didn't want me to know about it. I told you guys. I said this back in the beginning, May 6th. Remember when you guys started messing with me again? Everybody thought it was all funny. I said, you know, these things might happen. I said that you were an adjudicated criminal. And where was I even going with this, man? I posed the question, you know, what would happen if certain monoliths started getting shut down and countries started, you know, just shutting the websites down? And it's just funny to watch. It's just funny to watch. Because they all thought it couldn't happen. They thought Vlad wouldn't take their money. Their whole business, the last crow. They thought they were untouchable. Then the U.S. government touched them. And they became an adjudicated criminal in the process. The moral authority that tells all of us what we can and can't say, unless you buy ads with Russian money. Then you can say whatever you want. You can say a whole part of society is eating dogs and cats all day long, even though every single human on the planet knows it's a lie. But the right-wing grift/terror machine, they buy ads. And that's all that's important to Google. Obviously, they take that Russian money, no problem. And they continue to platform these people. Well, 100 million down. Now you're a criminal on top of it. Now you got 1.5 million songs that can't play on your website. That's a loss of money for you, artists, all kinds of people. And you got Donnie Shitbags. You got a ravening, orange, diapered wolf after you. After you did his work for him. You're still doing his work. You platform the whole machine behind him and him. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. I don't know. You guys, I don't know. Maybe you should change your course on certain decisions you've made. Maybe then your fortune will turn. I don't know. It's just a suggestion. It's just a thought that occurred to me. Anyway, I wish you guys the best of luck in the future. Even though you destroyed my business and defamed me. And did the work for mobsters that sent people to kill me. Wish you the best of luck. Have a great night, everyone.